I think I spoke earlier. I run an organization called Liberty Candidates, and we ask candidates where they stand on the issues. Our application is like an SAT. It's so long. It's not yes and no answers. It's they have to answer us in a way that explains how they feel about issues. I am anti-party. I really believe that parties divide people, and Bruce sounds a little bit more libertarian to me, and he probably doesn't even know he might be a libertarian, because as the mayor, he presided over some ceremonies with same-sex marriages, and he didn't feel that there was anything wrong with that. I don't really believe I fit into any party. I understand where he came from. I understand the Conservative Party wanted, him not to run anymore because that's on their party platform, okay? We have candidates that say they're in a party and they don't vote with their party. They like to fight right versus left, but when push comes to shove and it's time to vote, they're voting against their own party platform anyway. So really, realistically, there are no parties. They're all working together. I think it's them versus us, and just look at Carl Marcelino, the other candidate we're running against. He's a Republican. He is supposed to stand up for the Second Amendment, and he didn't. He voted for the New York SAFE Act. That is a complete infringement on the Second Amendment, and how can he do that as a Republican? He voted with the Democrats. We see this time and time again. I think Carl votes with the Democrats more than he votes with the Republicans. So what's the difference if we have a conservative running as a Democrat? Because maybe Bruce will vote, if he wins, he would vote more with the Republicans. It's not about party anymore. It really isn't. It's about the candidate. And we need to do our due diligence as citizens who are voting to look at where they stand on the issues and forget about party and stop voting party line. It's not working. You can't go into a voting booth and say, let me just vote for all the Democrats, because obviously one of the Democrats you may be voting for might be a conservative. Look where they stand on the issue. Voting is a right that we have, that we need to take seriously. A lot of people aren't even voting anymore, which I find really sad, because it's just like saying, you know what, I'm just going to let people rule over me and have no voice. I really do not believe that makes any sense. I really believe we should stand up and start voting and start taking initiative in who is ruling over us. I don't want any rulers. I believe in a small governments, but it's baby steps. And if we're going to continue to have government where people are going to make bills and laws, at least have a voice and have a say in it.